Stern went off on Kyrie Irving yesterday, and I haven't heard it, but I don't think that I'll have a problem with it because I don't think that anything. I think that I don't understand what Kyrie Irving was. It Kyrie Irving? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't understand what his end game was, or like how he thinks this is ever going to be able to be cool. Even under the first, guise of the First Amendment, being able to say what I want when I want, which is true, you can.
Yeah.
But you also have to. You can be held accountable. Like you can, if you offend people on what you say, you can have a backlash of people. So yeah, you can say, yeah, I hate these people and I hate those people, and this didn't happen and that didn't happen, and I'm promoting this new movie that says this is all a big joke, but yeah, you can say that. But when you offend a certain amount of people, including the people you work for, may not have worked out so good for you. As much that you have the right to say something, you also have the right not to say something. And if you're so full of yourself that you have to say something just because it's something that you want to say, but you don't have the muffler to be able to understand that potentially society could have an issue with that could potentially cause you to lose your livelihood. Trust me, I'm not innocent of this. I've said and done things that I regret. That if I had not done them or said them, I'd be in a better position in life, and I got in trouble.
I think he likes the attention of saying kind of off the wall stuff. I mean, he was like a flat earther for a while.
He did all that.
He's big into conspiracy theories.
Yeah, and he's also feels like he's probably like spouting the truth.
Yeah,
trying to push back against PC culture, and then it bit him in the ass. So sounds like he also has a bit of an ego on him, which happens sometimes with famous people.
This Kyrie Irving is a complete...
Is that his processing?
No. It's got to be whoever recorded it.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound that bad.
Because I've heard Howard a few times, and I've actually, talked to a few people on radio about, like, man, remotely, they really have it pretty well engineered. Like,
I'm sure.
They do a pretty damn good job. I mean, Robin's from a different location, Gary's from a different location, Ronnie's from a different location, Howard's from a different location, Fred's from a different location, and they are all able to kind of, I mean, it doesn't really sound like if you didn't know, you'd almost think they were in the studio. Sirius XM's got a ton of money, and this is their main guy, as I know, and he's a friend of mine, and they have spared no expense engineering wise to make it sound good. It doesn't sound this bad normally. This is the person that recorded.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Irving, who's a complete douchebag. I mean, what a fucking,
hey, potty mouth.
Which I wish I could, I wish we could speak. We do speak that freely. We used to when we were over there.
This is he's a flat earther. Here's Kyrie Irving. He's a fucking...
Oh.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. Anna, do you think because you sent me the article that it's your fault?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not your fault at all.
Talked about him before.
Unless you've been living under a rock, Kyrie was on Twitter, and he promoted, he reposted a thing for a book and a movie about how the Jews are killing the world or something, something like that. And so, of course, there was a shitstorm. So some report, I
gotta let my dump build up.
You know what? I feel like everyone should go see this movie to see if it's really about that. Because I don't like secondhand information because I would get secondhand information all the time where people would tell me, oh, don't watch this show. Don't watch Hannity. He's racist. Don't watch Bill O'Reilly. He's racist. It's like, why don't you watch it, make the decision for yourself, and then determine if the movie is racist?
I think you make a great point.
You know what I mean? I'm sick of getting secondhand information. I'm going to go watch this movie this weekend.
As a person of Jewish faith.
Yes. Of Jewish culture descent.
Hold on. This is how we say it.
I have no faith.
This is the ultimate.
I've lost God.
This is the...
Sorry.
I should have dumped that.
Sorry.
You are my little insurance policy. You're my
That's me.
So, but what I'm saying is I can stop everybody's foot. I can stop everybody in their tracks. And I only have to say one thing. We don't have to expound on how religious you are of the Jewish faith. We just have to say she was born in Israel.
Yep.
Boom.
It's in my blood.
That stops it.
Yep, I got Jew blood. Mom's Jewish. I'm Jewish.
She was born in Israel.
The Israel kicker.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, all right, okay.
Had a bat mitzvah. I got
Looks
the
like
pictures to prove it.
looks like you can't really, we can't ever hold you for any anti-Semitic stuff because, one, I don't ever say them, but two, my co-host, very important part of the show,
Shalom,
was born in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Anna, too bad you couldn't find the actual hospital. If you could, please maybe find the actual hospital that you were born in, so we could even say, yeah, let me tell you something. Go check the records. Of
I could find out right now.
Shalom Avenue Hospital. One Anna J. Humble.
Kyrie Irving, and you can see how
Now, is the movie that Kyrie Irving was promoting that's got him in trouble? But what got him in trouble wasn't necessarily the promotion of this movie, which that was the first part of it, was his swagger and his cockiness and his inability to apologize and where he thought he did nothing wrong. Had he, Anna, had he actually positioned it the way you said it, and that is, I've watched this movie, and because remember in his denial, he said he hadn't watched it, he was just promoting it, and so I think everybody should watch it. I'm not promoting the movie. But I really, really like what Anna says as a
Why do you make the determination for yourself if it's...
Because if it's as bad as the title, if it's as bad as everybody is making it out to be, then I want to be able to say, you know what, I watched it, and it's bad. And it's really anti-Semitic, and they really take some liberties that I think is really bad, and it's not a good movie. And I would not recommend it to anybody. And it is anti-Semitic. I think that would be okay.
Sure.
Now, if it's not anti-Semitic and it has some reasonable thoughts, I don't know if I should say that either. That might be one of the instances where I keep my mouth shut.
Or here's the thing, a lot of things, in my opinion, aren't anti-Semitic if it happens to paint Jews in a bad light. So if we're just talking about history and something happened and it makes Israel look bad or makes Jews look bad, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily anti-Semitic if people don't like how history played out. But I would like to just make that determination for myself.
I also don't think, and I'm going to try to be very smart as to how I say this.
Sure.
But I also don't think that some of Kanye's stuff was anti-Semitic. It's true. He one of the things that got him in trouble was he said Hollywood and the media is controlled by Jews.
Well, that's what this movie talks about too. Or
documentary.
Yeah.
Now, but
and
hold
how
on.
the Holocaust wasn't real.
But hold on. Hold on. There are a lot of, there is, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, though, as far as media and entertainment and television stations and things, major media corporations being controlled by Jews, that's true. That's true. And they didn't get it handed to them. They didn't, because they were Jewish, all of a sudden got to be the head of MGM or got to be the head of this particular talent rep or got to be the head of Disney Pixar, wherever a Jewish man or woman is the head of. They didn't get it handed to them. They worked their ass off. They earned it probably. So it just happens to be that maybe Jewish people work harder. And but they are the head of a lot of media companies. But that's not a problem. Now, if they said, hey, you know what, the CEO has to be Jewish because that's just the way it is. Well,
he also said that they were intentionally screwing him over and that other Jews should come to his aid and say, call people out in your own culture and stop telling them to screw people over. Every
subsect of ethnicity screws over another one.
Right. And this is what Lex Friedman was trying to get him to say was, hey, just call them out for being, bad business people or call out the industry, but don't call them out for being Jews. Stop saying Jewish media. And he just kept saying JM.
Kyrie gets. Because the reporter's saying, well, hey, you were promoting this thing, this bullshit on Twitter. How about it?
Can we get the movie?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Is it on Amazon Prime?
What is it? Hebrews to...
All right,
it's H2N.
All right, let's watch it. Let's see if all of us can watch it.
It's a big. I mean, it was a big $high production too.
Yeah. Okay.
How long is it?
Is it on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
All right.
The entire budget for the whole thing was $8,000.
Well, it's a documentary, but
it's a film promoted as a documentary.
Sounds like a Red Lummy production.
I guess the main part is that it includes the 5 falsehoods by the Jews because they're trying to conceal their nature and protect their status and power.
Now, why isn't Amazon why isn't people giving Amazon a hard time about it?
They did. And Amazon says that they have rules against derogatory comments, hate speech, and threats, specifically targeting any group or individuals. And it says that the film was reviewed prior to being made available, and it has declined to provide any other details.
Is Jeff Bezos Jewish?
I think he is.
Okay, so
hold on, let me double check that because Bezos is not his real last name.
right.
But the 5 falsehoods that the film promotes are that Jews are Israelites and thus God's chosen people. That's false, according to them. That Jesus Christ was a Jew. That 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust. That all races are equal, and that Jews are just another religious group. They say those are all false.
Well, I'd like to watch it.
I don't have to take over the world.
I don't have a problem with them not believing 5 of those 6. I mean, it's their belief. I mean, they don't have to believe that Jesus was Jewish. You don't even have to be religious to do that's not a problem. Who cares? But saying the Holocaust.
I mean, when you put out a film with a documentary and say this is the truth, and it's not. I mean,
right. Well, I don't think any
He
documentary
was Baptist.
If Jeff Bezos is Jewish,
He's Baptist.
Oh, he's Baptist.
It was my mistake.
Damn. I say because of Amazon, if Jeff Bezos was Jewish and they allowed it,
yeah, I don't
that
think
kind of shows.
Bezos has no idea.
It actually kind of shows them how cool they are. Like, hey, you know what? We're so worldly and cool that you can even talk bad about, It'd be like me having a documentary on our show about how stupid I am, how bad I am.
And he's like, I'm not promoting it. What do you mean? He goes, well, you retweeted it. He goes, well, that doesn't mean I promoted it. Like just playing a game of semantics, and he's just a fucking moron.
Yeah, he is. And I would say that he's a moron, not because he promoted the movie, because everybody should watch the movie and see how stupid and just listen, if you're going to be mad about something, you need to be informed.
Here's the it's a triple-edged sword, as you say. Like, people should know about the movie, but if it's that bad, giving them all these views also sucks. Because
True, you're right. But you're right. But Anna makes an interesting point: is if we're going to be experts about somebody promoting something that's supposed to be so bad, then we need to watch it so that we can say, "Yep, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yep, it pretty much is not cool. Like, not cool. Wouldn't be cool to promote that." So, because you know what? Not because we were told, it was because we watched it.
Right.
We watched it, and it sucks. Yeah. So if everybody has an opportunity to watch that from now until Monday, let's try to do that.
Did he just link it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyrie, or did he say anything about it?
It's 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, forget it.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
mind.
But I mean, you guys, we're gonna try to get through it. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Blitz can't. Blitz can't.
Yeah, I'm
Blitz.
out.
You know what? I'll be your spokesperson. Or you know what, Anna? Will you? If Blitz has a fireworks, Blitz is busy all weekend.
Right.
But if you got a chance to watch it, then you can speak for Blitz's behalf because obviously he's been inside of you.
You can spend 3 of your hours watching this horrible film.
He's been inside of you. You guys are one.
Oh my God. All right.
If you've been inside
by the way,
somebody,
it was released in 2018.
Right. Okay, fine. I want everybody to understand this. I'm not promoting this movie. I'm not even saying its name. We know what it is. I'm not asking my listeners to go find this. Not at all. But if we can watch it, then we can certainly have a better understanding as to how bad and stupid this is. Right? And then truly at that point, Anna, we're now truly informed in every possible...
And you can say, yeah, I saw it. It's racist or it's not.
And I wouldn't be promoting it.
Just let me hate the Jews, for God's sakes. Don't bust my balls. I just want to go on Twitter and hate Jews. Can't you just leave me alone?
Well, you can go on Twitter and hate Jews. But if you're a public figure and you represent the Brooklyn Nets... that might be a problem.
And Nike.
If you're Johnny P. Public and you live with your mom in a basement in Atwood, Indiana, and you want to say Jews suck, Holocaust didn't happen, and the only thing they can do is maybe cancel your account, go ahead. But, if you're Kyrie Irving and you're as high profile as you are, and you're working for some very, very high-profile companies, this isn't the message they want to send.
The guy that made the film, I guess, came out recently and said, "See, I'm not apologizing for nothing," is what he said. He also believes that the Holocaust isn't real, and that he's glad that it's getting a lot of views now because it's making him popular. And he's willing to debate any rabbis to prove that he's actually a real Israelite, not Jewish people.
I'll tell you who a real Israelite is. The person right here standing right across from me. She took her first breath at Israelite High School.
I don't think she's an Israelite, though.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone hates Jews.
You're an Israeli, right?
I have Israeli citizenship, yeah.
No, go with it.
Yes, I am an Israeli.
Why are you picking on me? I'm just an NBA player. I don't understand anything. A lot of people hate the Jews. Why are you picking on me?
I mean, Howard's kind of really Jewing it up.
I mean, he's like king of media, and he's Jewish.
Right.
Like,
You're at this flag.
Yeah, I mean, Howard, you are the king of media, and you are
like,
Jewish.
I know why he's saying these falsehoods about Jews running
I mean,
the media.
Kanye's kind of right. I mean, the king of all media is Jewish. Mm-hmm. We love you, buddy. We ain't got no problem with it. In fact, one of my co-hosts is Israel. Well,
I love that
Israeli.
on your little insurance policy.
I think the Jews are lizards. Next question. Stop it. Leave.
I got a little lizard, and I like her.
What the hell?
You know, she's saying if the Jews are lizards, I like my little lizard.
Lizard people.
My lizard's cute and got nice shoulders, and she's really turned the corner, and I like her.
The Holocaust wasn't real, and Jewish people are imposters who have stolen black religious culture. That's what this guy says.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not
No,
saying that at
that's
all.
the guy that made this film.
You know? I mean, the whole world has gone nuts. Everyone's just feeling really empowered to say whatever dumb fucking thing is on their brain, and then they go,
True. And a lot of it is a subsect of people that we can't speak about. But everybody's kissing their ass. And actually, Jews, schmews, it's open season on white men. Right? I mean, that's who they're trying to just pick off. That who has no rights.
Well, Jews have been lumped into the white category, depending on who you ask.
I'd love to be Jewish. Bubba Clemstein.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty legit.
I would be. I'd love it. Now, I don't even think that. Now, can that be construed as anti-Semitic when I say I'd like to be Jewish?
I don't think so.
I think that's
I
pro-Semitic.
think you're in the clear.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bubba, and I wish I would have been raised Jewish.
I just want everyone to know I'm pro-Semitic.
Pro-Semitic? Oh, did anybody watch the? You didn't send it to me, Anna. The Joe Biden press conference.
Oh God! Yeah.
Can you please send it to me? Can you please send it to me? I actually watched it yesterday, and oh my God,
It was good, wasn't it, Bubba?
And he got all cocky and everything, and he said he's running again. He's run.
Didn't he say he's going to make the determination after the
Yeah,
year?
but he also said, "Just watch me, watch me." Like
Watch me.
He had a lot.
God, I
he had a
hope
lot
he
of old
does.
guy swagger
Oh,
yesterday.
He was cocky.
Listen, Trump, get out now, buddy.
Yeah.
Just get out.
That's what he said.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Get out, buddy.
This is the whole press conference. But
All right, let me. I'm gonna have to go through it. I need to close out the Stern Kyrie deal here first.
oh, come on. Come on, man. Give me a, come on.
Free speech.
Yeah. Hi, Hitler. Now, let's move on.
By the way, that's Howard saying that. I think he can say that in a comedic way.
Heil Hitler. Hitler threw the Jews in the ovens. Leave me alone. I just want to say things like that. I want to say what I have to say.
Man, obviously Kyrie Irving doesn't have a very good handler.
I like that the Jewish Defamation League rejected his money.
Yeah,
I do
That's
too.
badass. They're
$500,000.
like, F you, we got enough
That
money.
is-
We're Jews.
Well, yeah, I'd be like, man, we don't need your money, buddy.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can't buy your ignorance. You can't buy yourself out of
That
what
was
you
badass.
said.
I
You
thought they
just
would take the
can't.
money and they didn't. That was awesome.
Look, not a lot of organizations will turn down a
Yep.
$500,000.
But the Jews will.
They're like, please get a $500,000.
I mean,
Please.
don't get me wrong. It was probably painful for them to say no, but they did it.
They lost some sleep over it.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
It's like when I see a quarter on the floor and I'm with people and I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Gotta hold yourself back.